Time now, though, for our first guest, who is a former professional footballer turned sports pundit and TV presenter. And for his latest project, he is swapping the small screen for the stage. Here to tell us all about it, please welcome the fantastic Chris Kamara.
Don't touch the nice ladies, remember. Not on this one. I had to do this when I was working with you as well, wasn't it?
I was going to say, you'd do anything to get near me.
I'll leave you here. I'll come and pick you up later, all right? You'll be all right. Lovely to see you all. Hello.
My carer, everybody.
Always great.
What a great lad.
That basically just sums the two of you up, doesn't it? It's just,
brilliant.
it's a proper friendship after all these years.
It is, yeah. We met in 2010 at the World Cup in Cape Town. And he was with Andy, and I walked over and said hello to the boys and Shep. And he knew he was coming to work with me on Goals on Sunday, but never let on at all. No. Not at all. And I've never let him forgive it.
Of course. But you did. You just bonded straight away.
Oh,
it's a very
did,
natural friendship. And all of a sudden now you're going out on tour together. And it's Ben and Cammy's unbelievable show. And it's an unintentional catchphrase because the unbelievable, of course, was you back in the day with Jeff Stelling, wasn't it? Unbelievable, Jeff. We all loved it.
We can improvise to unbelievable Ben.
Exactly. So tell us about the show then, Chris.
We're going out on tour. We're starting at my hometown, Middlesbrough, which I'm so looking forward to. And then Portsmouth, London, and then the other one, Manchester. That's it. Go in there and we'll have fun. We've got clips from Soccer Saturday and other shows that I've done, and clips from Ben in Harry Potter.
Where did the idea come from? Was it you? Was it Ben?
No, we got invited last year to do the Edinburgh Fringe, just to chat. And we did it, and our wives, Annie and my Anne, were in the audience, and my wife laughed for the very first time. No, I'm only kidding. She laughed, and we went for a meal afterwards, and they said, why don't you take it on the road? And I said, well, I'm not confident enough yet, but the improvement I've had throughout the months has been great, So.
And this, we're talking about your diagnosis with Apraxia.
Yeah.
And Ben was a big support to you, wasn't he?
Massive. You realise who your friends are when you're ill. You know, they get in touch and, you know, they like a dog with a bone. They keep asking how you are. Eventually, you say, I'm all right, thanks. No, he's great, absolutely.
What was it like, though? You know, you say that you're all right, but getting a diagnosis like that, how difficult was it to accept?
Yeah.
You're a pundit. You talk for a living.
My voice was, I thought, was me, my identity. I realise now that it isn't what I'm about because of the support I'd had. But at that time, when it came around, you feel sorry for yourself and, you know, you're thinking about yourself solely, not anybody else, not the family, not your friends. You just get immersed in your own pity, which is terrible, you know? And now I realise what mental health is all about.
Yeah.
I didn't know then, you know, but now I do, and I accept it. You know, I was a footballer, so I used to think back then, what's wrong with people? You know,
Get on with it.
What's up with you? Get on with it. There's nothing in this world that can make you feel down when you're coming into training or anything like that. And then you realise when you get your own self-pity, nobody else matters.
And it can be very socially isolating.
Yeah, absolutely true. It was during lockdown, and I went through it, and we had all the family staying at our house. But I would go down to the animals and stay down there the whole time and do sound bites at home. So I was saying, hello, good morning, good evening, I'm off to bed. So they didn't know any the wiser.
Did your wife wonder what was wrong, what you were doing?
She knew there was something up, yeah.
So what was the pivotal moment then for you where you thought, actually, I do need help?
I went to see a hypnotherapist in Leeds, Daniel McDermott, and he said, the day you tell everybody what's going on alongside your underactive thyroid, that you've got a speech problem, is the day you get better. And I said to him for the first 4 months, no way, I can't possibly do that. And he kept saying to me, do it. And I had a game, Rotherham v Shrewsbury for Sky, and I was a total wreck. I'm looking at the camera like that, and I can't remember any of the players' names. I can't talk about the cross that's just come in and headed into the back of the net. So I looked at my phone, and everybody's saying, has he had a stroke? What's up with him? Is he drunk? You know, something like that. So I thought, I rang my therapist on the way home, and he said, now, do it now. Send out a tweet and do it now. And I was so worried. I left Rotherham and got home 45 minutes later, looked at my phone, and the outpouring of love was incredible.
Exactly.
It still upsets me now, you know?
No, I know. It was a big moment for you and for your family, like you say, but it had to be done. And gosh, look how far you've come now, Chris. You know, if someone had said to you in that moment, you know, you're going to go on a stage show with Ben Shepherd. You know, these incredible things are now happening because you're in such a happier, different place.
Yeah.
And helping so many other people, Chris.
It's all about once you accept who you are now and don't crave the person you were before,
that's it.
Then you can get on.
And that will resonate for so many different reasons with so many people, Chris. There's lots of different reasons why people will feel that way. For me, like, you're very loved in our house, you know that. Frank absolutely worships you as well. So the idea of seeing you on stage with Ben as well, it's such a natural environment for you, Chris, because the sporting stories and everything that you can tell us about, that's wonderful, but your relationship and just the humour, seeing you enjoying yourself again up there is a wonderful thing for us as the audience.
The greatest thing. Ben said to me, don't hide. If we met you for the first time, we'd always thought you'd talk like this. So don't worry about the people who are talking about the past, you know, just get on with it, and do it.
Amazing.
So we'll have great fun.
Of course you are. And Ben and Cammy's unbelievable show kicking off next year, Middlesbrough being the first one, of course,
It had to be in my hometown.
Absolutely. Albeit we don't talk about Middlesbrough in our house. It's all about Coventry, we know that, Chris. Chris is one of the few guests that talks football to me when he comes on.
You can come up with us.
No problem. You don't need me. You don't need me adding to the proceedings. Thank you so much, as always. The gentleman that is Chris Kamara.